What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are on day 71 of our free-to-play series. My first video back since getting my new recording PC, so I'm really excited to jump in here today using the new computer that we're recording on. Also got my new video software and some other fun stuff going on, so really exciting times, really fun times, but just very excited to get back to making some videos. There were a couple days I had to take off to get all my software and everything in order, so we are back at it on the full free-to-play account here, working toward our 90-day reward of Dark Ethel. We are on day 71. Day 72, which is tomorrow, we will get a Void Shard to pull before the end of the 2x Void event, so that is pretty cool. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to take part in this event that's going on right now. If you guys didn't know, it is 2x Voids, and even with that, it's still a very low chance of getting a legendary, unfortunately. But you can get some epics, so if we can get that Void Shard tomorrow, that'll actually be pretty cool. So let's dive in, and we actually do have a quest that I saved from earlier that I finished on the monthly quest to get 200 energy, so wanted to hang on to get that till tonight so that we could have some extra energy to play with. And let's get into our daily quest. Looks like we have Classic Arena Fight, Summon 3 Champions, use 50 energy, basically all the same stuff, and then a Campaign Boss 3 times. And it looks like we are going to get a goodie bag today too. Cool. I really like how they're doing these daily offers that we're getting for free now. Where is it? Goodie bag. Let's get some silver, get some potions. Let's get off of there, and we can go in here and claim all of our little goodies that we just got. Cool. So let's go ahead, and we don't have any shards to pull, so we're going to have to play a little bit. That's okay. Let's see if we can get a shard out of the market. Let's see if there's anything else interesting in here. We got 2 mystery shards in the market. All right, cool. Let's see. So we got 470,000 silver. It's been a couple days since I shared this account with you guys, so let's go ahead and check out the roster because there have been some changes and some things that have been going on with this account. Obviously, our 2 legendaries still are Mountain King and Bistafis. I have started to work on both Zargala and the Infernal Baroness. I want to start working on putting together a couple of different teams because we're getting to the point we need to start working on the Spider a little bit so that we can get some better artifacts for our characters, especially on our clan boss team. So I brought Infernal Baroness up to 5 stars, and I'm currently leveling her. And then I brought up Zargala because I actually want to start using her on my arena team instead of War Maiden. So this was a really good pull. She's really good for arena and several other areas in the game. So starting to work on her a little bit. So those are our 2 5 stars we're working on. And then we have to figure out who we're going to bring up to 6 stars next. I'm still not quite sure who I'm going to do. I might wind up doing Mountain King just because he's so good in arena, and just to get him this early on an account for arena is really, really good. I think that's really the only major thing. We are working on Coffin Smasher. You can see here we actually did get his gear in a fairly decent spot. We've got almost all of his stuff on defense and HP, so we're going to eventually bring him into the clan boss team. I'm just still kind of getting him ready. But that's really about it. We haven't really had a chance to do anybody else. We need to get Gorgorab built up a little bit. We did pull Avir the Alchemage, who is going to be a really good champion for our clan boss team once I get him built up. And I basically am probably going to replace Kale with him, actually, because Frozen Banshee can kind of do a lot of the work Kale does. He could be my other poisoner, and then what we're going to start doing with Kale is rebuilding him kind of to use in other areas of the game. Because it's great to have him in all this lifesteal gear, but we eventually want to have him as kind of a damage nuker in the arena and for other areas. What does this tell me? I have a quest. Okay, that one's done. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get our... We already claimed our clan boss. Let's go ahead and do our arena battles. Looks like we got knocked out of gold. We're down here back in silver 4, but we only need to win 1 match to get up into gold, so let's see if there's an easy one here. We don't really want to fight any of these legendary full legendary teams down here in silver. Wow, a level 2 spirit host, but I'm guessing we could try this team, but they will probably destroy us. I'm guessing we're going to get just absolutely rolled here unless we can outrun them. We'll see what happens. See if Kale can get a big hit. We took 2 down. And now we're going to have to hope Mountain King can somehow pull something out. Oh my goodness, what a shot there. That's the one cool thing about having Mountain King right now is he hits so hard. You know, if he can survive, he can usually one-shot most of the people on the enemy team. You saw that one hit for like 20,000 damage. So, all right, we are back in gold. And now we're going to have to face, looks like, some more difficult teams here. Let's just see what we can do here. Hopefully we can get our 5 wins and start moving on to play some other stuff. I'm not a huge fan of PvP in a lot of these games. I mean, you kind of just have to play the arena just to play it, but the less I have to play arena, the better. But in Raid, it's like you kind of have to play the arena because you have to get your medals for the Great Hall, and so much of your actual PvE game is dependent on what you do in the arena. So it's kind of frustrating that that's all tied in together, especially if you don't have the champions to really, you know, compete early in arena and play well. It's just kind of difficult. But you look at Mountain King, man, he just lays out so much damage. Yeah, I think I really need to work on him as my next 6-star most likely, because he's just able to take out people in one hit. It's just crazy. I mean, he's doing 20k a shot here, and he's really not even in good gear either. He's not built up that well just yet, so but he's just cleaning house. If he can survive, I mean, he could basically win a match by himself. Although this bat over here looks like he's pretty beefy, so this is going to be a little bit of a slog here. Might be. We should be able to pull this out, I would think. There we go. Mountain King coming through with the big hits. I still can't believe I pulled him on this account so early. That's crazy. So Kale did 51 in like one shot. Mountain King basically eclipsed him though through that longer fight. So he's definitely a great legendary to have if you're lucky enough to have him. All right, let's try this team here. But yeah, part of my problem too is we just have so many characters that are still level 40 that we're using for certain things, and where we've tried to focus so much on getting our 6 stars for clan boss, it's going to leave other areas kind of behind for a little bit. So we at some point need to start working on putting some people into our arena team. And I just realized something. It's been, like I said, it's been a few days since I did a video on this account, and I just noticed that I've had Haikatun in this entire time. She's not my arena lead. I think I brought her in for some kind of challenge, but I usually have Gorgrab, so I don't know why Haikatun. Let's get her out of there right now. That's no wonder we were struggling there with some of those. Whereas we want Gorgrab for his speed aura. So let's see if that helps. That should help a little bit. All right, yeah, there we go. As long as we can get him before he pops his unkillable, we should be good. All right, or his HP, whatever. He's got some kind of protection ability. It escapes me exactly which one it is. All right, cool. So there are our arena battles. So we can get some energy. Campaign boss 3 times. And we got our silver here. See what we're doing on Arbor missions. 25 lesser force potions. I think Void keeps open tonight, so that's something we'll have to wait on. To do that, let's go in here and see if we can just level up somebody. Somebody easy. I think most of these are characters we're going to use as food, so I don't want to put too much. I have any brews. Let me just go ahead and pull to get somebody I can put some levels on. Alright, we got 2 commons. So let's go back in here. Guess we'll level. Let's see if we can get some levels on her. Alright, so we got 2 there. We need to come back and get 1 more later. We can do 4 gear upgrades pretty quickly. Let's see, who do we want to work on? Where's Coffin Smasher? We've been working on him. Let's do his shield. See if we can get a little bit more defense. Do our 4 attempts, and then see if it gets lucky and gives us at least one rank up. Don't want to blow all our silver. There we go. Cool. All right. See how my glyphs are. We got to probably do a little bit of faction wars too. Start building up our glyph reserve a little bit better. Alright, cool. So we got that taken care of. And then actually I did just realize something too. Another champion we picked up is Mother Superior. And I've been mentioning on this account it's tough because we haven't had any real great support champions in terms of healers. But we did get her, and she's got some really good skills where she heals an ally by 30% of her max HP, and then also puts a shield on them equal to a surplus for 2 turns if they're fully healed. So that's pretty cool. Then she's got a continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns and a shield buff. So she's pretty good champion. She's also got a speed aura. It's not a great speed aura, but she's a pretty good rare. If you don't have anything else, she can definitely work. So we've got her, and we also do have War Priest. So those are kind of our 2 support characters we're going to be using as our healers. So at least we're starting to get some better champions in that area. Alright, campaign boss 3 times. Let's go fight Bad Alcazar, because that's our stage we're still farming right now, trying to get that lifesteal gear. So we got, we also got Elaine. She's one of the other starter champions, and she's actually pretty solid. I have her on my... sorry about that, guys. Had a little bit of a technical issue off the computer that I had to go take care of real quick. So we were back. Anyways, I was talking about Elaine. We did get her, I believe, from a mystery shard, and she's one of the other starter champions you can get in this game, and she's actually pretty solid. I have her on my main account. She's one of my big damage nukers, crit chance and crit damage, and she does a lot of work. She's got a very basic kit that doesn't require really any accuracy at all, so that's kind of nice. You could build her just straight up for speed and damage, so pretty fun character to use. But let's go through here and just get this fight here with Bad L. I think we need to fight him 2 more times, and hopefully we can get a decent piece of lifesteal gear from doing that. But yeah, still got to get that lifesteal gear for our clan boss team. That's what we're kind of working on right now. Got to get those champs going, because I'm getting kind of tired of just doing it on normal. We need to move up to at least brutal so we can start getting some decent chests from it. Alright, cool. We got a helmet. It's 23 stars we're going to sell. That's kind of useless. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one more time. You can see Zargala. She's got that really nice AoE that hits that defense down, so that's kind of what we're wanting to bring into the arena. You can also use her as a little bit of a nuker in arena if you build her up for crit damage and crit chance. So lots of ways we can use her. She's a little bit more useful than War Maiden in some areas, but they're both good champions. You know, I have War Maiden still using her on my Gold 4 arena team on my main account, so she's definitely a good character to have as well. Basic 4-star sword. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, campaign boss 3 times is done. And let's go ahead and summon our champion here. Got Novitiate. Pull a couple more. Always pretty much pull to 0 every time, just to make sure we always have some food on hand to make, and also to feed to get levels. So where was... we were feeding Aristocrat, so we will give her a couple of these and get her level up to get our quest done. Alright, very cool. So all we really have to do is do 50 energy. Let's take a look at the advanced quest and see what we have for today. We have 2 clan boss keys, 12 crypt keys, and faction wars, 3 dungeon battles, 5 tag team arena, 8 million damage to the demon lord, 4 accessory upgrades, 30 material. Okay, cool. So we got we're actually very close to getting a 5-star chicken. That's actually really good, since we want to bring another character up pretty soon. So let's go ahead and get in a clan boss run here just to see how we are doing. Let's see, do we want to try... looks like we already did a run today on the hard boss, so we're at 3.5 million. So we're already over the first chest almost. Let's see if we can't get do a little bit better here. So this is kind of our team we're still using. We got our 360s in here, and these are the guys that are really kind of dragging us down a little bit. Just because they're level 40, so their stats aren't that great. So we kind of need, like I was saying earlier, we need to start building up other characters in other areas of the game and not just try to focus on getting those 60s. But it's just there's so many things in this game you have to kind of work on. Kind of have to figure out what you want to focus on. So let's go ahead and start this up here and see how they do. And, you know, getting Skull Crusher again, that's going to be such a huge part of our team going forward. Having him this early in the game is really helpful. He's on my main clan boss team on my main account, and I've got him fully ascended. His defense is right around 5,000, so he's pretty crazy. He survives a very long time. But see here, they're off to a pretty good start here, almost 1 million damage. But like I said, you know, Bulwark at 40 and Bogwalker at 40 is just kind of tough to have a good long sustained fight with the clan boss because they go down so quick with their lower statistics, lower HP. And you know, Bogwalker almost never seems to hit his attack down either, even though he's got pretty decent accuracy. He just never seems to hit that very often, so that kind of hurts us when it starts getting into the later stages. But they're doing okay here. We'll probably hit around 3.5, 4 million damage, which isn't too bad. You know, we got some good pieces on this team. We just need to build them up a little bit. It just takes time. Everything in this game, especially if you're free to play, it's going to take you a good amount of time to get it going. You know, even if you're spending money on raid, you never know if you're going to get good champion pulls, if you're going to get good shards. You know, it's just there's so much RNG in this game. You can see their Bulwark already went down, and Bogwalker is not far behind. We're only on turn number 12, so we've already lost 2 characters. And, you know, that's pretty much it because they just can't survive very long, even with the lifesteal gear. They're just not able to maintain once you get this far in, so Skull Crusher's going to go down here too, so not a great run. 2.8 is really not that good. Let's go ahead and hit a replay. At least we'll try to get a better chest here than what we're used to. But one of the reasons Clan Boss is important to focus on is you get some really good rewards from Clan Boss, especially when you start getting up into like Brutal and Nightmare. You know, you can get Void Shards, you can get Sacred Shards from the Ultra Nightmare, you can get all kinds of Ancient Shards, you know, books, skill books for your characters. That's kind of what we want to get to. The other thing too that kind of a pointer on Clan Boss team is when you're building your Clan Boss team early and it's kind of the results are disappointing, don't worry about it too much because the one thing that's really important with Clan Boss is getting your masteries to level 60. Getting your rank 6 masteries, like getting that Giant Slayer, that War Master on your attack champions. That's how you do a lot of damage to the Clan Boss. And unfortunately right now, we don't really have anybody fully mastered either. I think I've only got almost 600 gems. You need 800 to fully mastery someone, and we also haven't been focusing on Minotaur very much. So again, it's just there's so much stuff that you have to focus on in order to get a really good Clan Boss team. It's like you've got to have all your masteries, you've got to have all the gear, you have to have the accessories, you have to have the characters level 60. So it's there's just a lot. It can be overwhelming, but you know, just take your time. You'll get there. Slow and steady usually wins the race, and you know, you're not in competition with anybody. You know, just work with what you got, and however long it takes you is however long it takes you, just as long as you get there at some point. Looks like we're not doing much better this run. It might do a little more damage here, unless he just completely destroys us. We're almost at 3. Might be able to hit about 3.5 if we're lucky. Oh, maybe not. He hits so hard. It's just crazy how hard the Clan Boss hits. Alright, so 3 million on that run's not bad, 3.1. So we are at 9.5 on hard, which means we will get a night chest, which is okay, I guess. Not too bad. And we got that quest done, so we need 4 more of these to get our 5-star chicken. 1 faction war stage with 1 rare chest. Let's go check and see what faction wars are running tonight. I don't even know which ones are open. See if they're ones we can actually do. The other thing too, when you're on a newer account, it's hard to... Oh, we got Night Revenant. That's good. That's one of our better ones. Bannerlord we haven't even done yet. I don't think I have any. I've got Preserver or whatever her name is. She's the only Bannerlord I have, so it's kind of pointless to do Bannerlord. But we've got Knight Revenant up to the boss. Let me just run one of these real quick here. Since we're using this level 30, we don't have a good enough team to beat the boss yet, but we have a good enough team to at least get through the first 6 stages and get some glyphs. It's crazy how hard the bosses are in Faction Wars. That's the other thing too about when you're doing these. It's like you'll fly through these first 6 stages, you'll 3-star them easily, even with lower level characters. And then you get to the boss, and the boss just like one-shots your entire team, no matter what. It's just it's just so hard. Sometimes dealing with some of the abilities the bosses have in Faction Wars, which is something we can get into a little bit later on. But it's right now we're still so early on in the account. We really just want to focus on doing these each day to get our glyphs, regardless of how far we can progress. Alright, cool. So we're 3 away from getting our 5-star chicken, which I can finish up later once we get off of here. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I just really wanted to get back on, make a video with my new equipment and see how it goes. Throw it in the editing here in a little bit and just kind of see what we could do with the new PC. Everything seems to be running pretty stable with my Elgato on the new computer, so hopefully that'll mean I'll be able to play some other games without having the issues we had before. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you have any questions about anything with Raid Shadow Legends, feel free to leave it down below in the comment section. Also, if you're enjoying the background music on this video, it was done by a buddy of mine, Baracozy Music. I will link to his channel in the description. He's got some really great chill wave that he makes himself. Very talented. You can check out his channel. Definitely give him a subscribe and a like on his stuff if you're into that kind of music. And it is copyright free as well. So if that's something you're looking for, you know, if you're a streamer or if you're looking to up your game in the background music on your videos, you could definitely use his stuff as long as you give him credit for it, obviously. But if you enjoyed it, definitely head over to his channel and check that out. And again, I'll post that down in the description so you can have the link there. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you again next time.